My name is Megan Kite. I reside in Elkton. I'm a former Spotswood graduate and RCPS employee. I just wanted to say, I find it not just necessary, but incredibly crucial to fill this position with somebody who is dedicated and well experienced in supporting our Rockingham County administration, teachers, staff, students, and parents. As a mother who has raised her children in RCPS, who has spent 20+ years serving the needs of our staff, students, and parents, and a woman who is well known and greatly respected within our community, I truly believe that our school board deserves a candidate like Paula Lam. A woman with priceless experience, a strong compassion for the well-being of others, a faith-led heart, and an eye for finding solutions with logical and effective strategy. This woman greatly believes in our school system and the amazing individuals that make it what they are. A woman who values trust, safety, respect, transparency, and support for not just some, but all. I would highly recommend allowing Paula Lam the opportunity to advocate, initiate, and strengthen the opportunities for our RCPS families. Thank you guys so much.
I've known Paula Lam since moving out to the county in 2016. I too am a neighbor of Paula's. And as such, I've had the opportunity to watch her work tirelessly to foster a sense of community within our neighborhood that was sorely needed. She saw a neighborhood that was growing very quickly and was, as such, you had a lot of mix of people coming in, and she saw a need, and she started developing and organizing events, which has been pointed out, I think, previously, both in her home and around the neighborhood to foster a sense of closeness, getting to know one another, caring for one another. And I think that gets to the heart of who Paula is. She is a tireless worker, and she continues to work to this end within the community. She has held numerous events within the confines of her home and also within their new business in the event center. She has continued, as we needed more space for the neighborhood, they've accommodated us because that, I think, is her heart's desire to see that sense of community developed. While our neighborhood, while other neighborhoods may suffer during the cold winter months, the seclusion that occurs during winter, Paula has made an effort to organize events, carriage rides, hot chocolate and coffee get-togethers, Easter egg hunts in the spring, just whatever the need may be to continue to foster and keep everyone engaged. And I think that is a strength of Paula's, is her ability to keep that focus and keep that engagement. Because of her son, I know that she has been plugged in, and I've been involved with her also as a member of the athletic event staff. She has led the Booster Club, and I've seen her tireless efforts there. So she comes highly recommended, and I think the school board would do yourselves a favor by adding her to the board and filling the seat vacated by Dan Breeden. Thank you.
I'm really honored to be here this evening with some people that I've worked with and already know, to heartily endorse Paula Lam as a board member. I'm a retired teacher, having spent 30 years in the system. My children and grandchildren have attended Rockingham County schools, so I feel qualified to speak to you about the system. I'd also like to thank the current board members for all your hard work. It's not an easy job. Your hard work, dedication, long nights, and tough decisions. May you approach this decision with seeking only the best for our children. On a personal note, I found Paula to be a dedicated woman of faith and values. She doesn't look at the political side of a thing, but is a leader who will listen to each side of a situation and then act for the better good of the students. She cares deeply for the children and in partnering with the students, parents, and teachers. The kids are the only reason she seeks this appointment. She seeks no personal gain. One of the most important things about Paula is that she actually had 2 boys who have gone through Rockingham County Schools, so she knows what goes on here. I believe this is crucial, that she had children in the system. She's been active in PTA since they were in elementary school. She was a PTSA president, vice president of the SHS Boosters, served as a community dialogue initiative. She's been active in a local community and understands the surrounding area. She and her husband are also business owners, so she knows how to negotiate a situation, listen to all the conversations, and with an open mind, excuse me, I'm old and I have allergies, and she knows how to maintain a budget. Her credentials are outstanding. She holds a master's degree in education from JMU and is currently teaching at JMU. I believe she's clearly the right decision as you were trying to find the most qualified person for the job. And I'd just like to read, you can't talk to an English teacher without her getting a little mushy. This is a chorus from a song that Whitney Houston sang many years ago. I believe the children are our future. Do you know that one? Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair, members of the board, and Dr. Shiflett. My name is Paula Lam, and as you know, I've submitted my application for the interim seat. And as an involved parent of students in Rockingham County for the past 20 years, there are a few things I'm excited about for our children in the county schools. As my husband would say, he married a Pollyanna. I always tend to look to the positive because I want to create a better future for our children. And that's what my goal is if I were to be selected for this seat. And as a member of the PTA and boosters, I am well aware of how much extra we are asking of our parents in the form of contributions. That's their time and their money. And we have asked them to contribute to playgrounds, dugouts, and various other equipment and maintenance items that should be considered a basic need of our schools. And that should be provided and not had our parents fundraise for those things. And there are 2 ways that I think we could solve this issue. One, we could allow year-end funds to be rolled over and held back, similar to how Broadway School is being funded. That was year-end funds that were rolled over to pay for the Broadway School. Well, let's hold back some of that year-end funds and help support our schools by providing a playground or dugouts or pole vault equipment, whatever the case may be, and figure out an appropriation method so that our students have the basic needs in their schools. Another area that I think we should add or look at is with Refi, where I've been a member for 10 years. I would like to see us add an alumni network so that we're not only asking current parents to be involved, but reaching out to people who have graduated. And like at the high school reunion that we just hosted for my husband, it was their 40th high school reunion, using those reunions as a method for fundraising for our school children. So those are 2 things that I am very excited about and I think are positive things that we can do for our children that will help our children, parents, and teachers. Our children do need a safe place for learning, which means we need to ensure that the security at our school is top-notch. That includes having the accurate number of SROs, swipe access on all doors, which I believe might have gotten funded, I haven't heard recently, and we need counselors that include parents in the conversation, because mental health is crucial to our students' well-being. And then I've talked to you many times about the transparency and the needs that we have there and making sure that parents have access to all information that our children are learning in school. And then if chosen as the interim school board member, I am enthusiastic about working collaboratively to create a thriving learning environment within our public schools and continue the tradition of our county being an ideal location to raise a family. Thank you.